This isn't just about marketing, it's about how data-driven pharma influence can shape real patient outcomes. This is part 2. This hyper-targeted approach goes beyond traditional methods, utilizing real-time data to engage doctors who are currently treating patients that would benefit from their medications. Studies have shown that pharmaceutical spending on physicians is correlated with increased prescriptions on certain drugs. For example, a study found that a higher marketing spending was associated with more opioid prescriptions and consequently higher overdose deaths. So while data sharing can enhance treatment personalization, it also raises significant ethical questions. Are patients aware that their health data is being used in this manner? Or do they have any control over how their information is utilized? Vermont once tried to ban this practice, but in Sorrell versus IMS Health back in 2011, which IMS Health is now called IQVIA, the Supreme Court ruled that restricting this data violated free speech. Translation: pharma's right to market using your doctor's data is protected by law. So why does it say it violated free speech? Well, in the U.S., you got to remember that corporations are people. It says in U.S. law, corporations are people refers to the legal doctrine of corporate personhood, which states that a corporation is a legal person with rights and responsibilities similar to a human being. And at the very end here it says, most notably, free speech under the amendment following the Citizens United Supreme Court ruling. So in essence, this stated that these corporations have the free speech right to access your data and use it however they want. So I know this journal entry is from back in 2009, but stick with me here. It says, evaluating the risk of re-identification of patients from hospital prescription records. Pharmacies often provide prescription records to private research firms on the assumption that these records are de-identified. However, concerns have been expressed about the potential that patients can be re-identified from such records. Here are the results. The probability of patients being re-identified from the original variables and data set requested by the private research firm was deemed quite high. A new de-identified record layout was developed, which had an acceptable level of re-identification risk. D-Health, all your online health information are belong to us. I'm just reading what it says. It says, leveraging 2 real-world online health datasets, WebMD and health boards, we validate the efficacy of D-Health. Further, when training data was insufficient, D-Health can successfully de-anonymize a large portion of anonymized users. So next time you get a prescription, remember, behind the scenes, data brokers and pharma reps may already know what's in your doctor's little black book. And that raises some big questions about influence, privacy, and trust in medicine. So follow me here at the Cyber Porch for more deep dives into how your data is really being used and other cybersecurity and privacy tips for everyday people.